Can anyone else hear that? I'm outside. It's loud. Hey Internet, Mykel Dixon here with another episode of The Art of Everything, the show where we explore the art of everything so that we can bring a little more art to everything. As always, let's begin our week with a little slice of what was. My last 7 days have been stacked with meetings. I filmed a lot of reflections whilst walking to these meetings, but the undisputed highlight was getting to party wedding style and share in the union of two beautiful lovebirds. Congratulations to you, Claire and Steve.
Kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me.
In this episode of the vlog, we're going to explore the shifting landscape of leadership, dive into what it now takes to authentically influence, and how we might unlock an approach to designing a vibe that almost guarantees deep, lasting, and meaningful impact. Ooh, sounds delicious. Now, there are as many differing approaches to leadership as there are fish, or should I say plastic, in the ocean. But for the purpose of this vlog, I'm going to stereotype and generalize, make politically incorrect observations, and use plenty of unsubstantiated subjective opinion. Cool? I believe we're witnessing a significant change in what we prefer in a leadership style, from one that prioritizes talent, excellence, and prestige to one that values humility, inclusion, and generosity. And to make this point, I'm going to use two international superstars and dissect the experience of attending each of their concerts. We're going to call this segment, I Want to Be Like JT versus Making Moves Like Bruce. Now, when you go to a Justin Timberlake concert, you wait with your friends in the dark for the show to start. There is anticipation and excitement, and as the show starts, it becomes immediately clear that he is an exceptionally talented individual. A phenomenal singer, songwriter, dancer, producer, entertainer. There are the lights and smoke machines, the dancers and LED screens, celebrities in the VIP area. The whole spectacle is phenomenal. Every minute, every movement, every note has been scripted, rehearsed, and performed with world-class precision. When you leave a JT gig, you are left raving to your friends about how great he is, how talented he is, how sexy he is, how loaded he is. To coin a cliche, every man in the room wants to be him, every woman wants to be with him. He's like this magical, mystical enigma that we, the common people, could never get close to. He's living a life that we could only dream of. And it's a privilege for people like us to momentarily be in the same space. Essentially, the whole experience is all about him. In contrast to this, if you've ever been to a Bruce Springsteen concert, you'll find and feel a myriad of distinct differences in his performance, in the attitude of his fans, and the overall experience of the event. Now, there's no question Bruce is talented. The man can sing, write, play, perform as good as anyone. And his band, the E Street Band, which is made of some of the best musicians on the planet, have been touring with him for the last 40 years. At a Bruce Springsteen concert, you find yourself effortlessly chatting with other folk before the show. You're swapping stories about the last time you saw him play. Then you're singing along to your favourite songs, arm in arm with strangers, exchanging phone numbers, organising follow-up barbecues to keep the vibe going. You're buying rounds for anyone that's standing nearby. The show is spontaneous, it's improvised, it's emergent, and he never finishes on time. I mean, quite often Bruce will spend half his show playing other people's songs, taking requests and jamming on whatever the people want to hear in the moment. He unquestionably lives in service of the space. when you're back at work on Monday morning and someone asks you what you did on the weekend, you find yourself saying, oh, we hung with some incredible people. We sung these beautiful songs together. We were connected under the stars. Met this incredible family that we want to catch up with next weekend. It was just such a great night. Oh, and Bruce Springsteen was playing. He wasn't even the highlight. Essentially, a Bruce Springsteen concert is all about us. He architects an environment that we connect to ourselves, we connect to each other, and we connect to the possibility of working together. It's not really a surprise that we call this guy the boss. Now, a little disclaimer. I don't know JT, and I am a big fan. I'm sure he's lovely, down-to-earth guy, so let's not get too caught up on the detail. It's just a metaphor to make a point. But the question I'm putting to you is, are you trying to lead by being the best at what you do? Do you believe exceptional talent demands the power of influence? Are you creating a tribe of fans that look up to you, who aspire to be you, who work hard so that one day they might be just like you? Or are you leading by surrendering your experience and expertise in service of the space? Are you working to connect people around an ideal or a set of values that they get to own, they get to embody, and they get to express? Is your intent as the designer of your leadership experience to make your audience, client, or colleagues the reader or the hero of the story? See you next week, team. We're filming, I received a package in the post from my accountants. So let's just have a look here. I guess we can tell how much I'm worth to them. Shout out to Tony Fan. Love your work, buddy. Ooh. It's just what I've always wanted. Thanks, Tony, Kev, and the Blue Rock accounting team. I think